On this week's episode, Monét opens up about her aesthetic appointment. We have Laila McQueen as our guest, and we find out what made Monét say this.
The government is so slimy and gross. I don't put anything past the government. And we find out what made Bob say this.
I've never argued it with anyone.
And we found out what made Laila McQueen say this.
Thanks for ruining the party, girl.
You want to apologize to me?
We're not doing this today.
Do you want to apologize?
We're not doing this today.
Okay, I'm doing this. I'm gonna do my Monét podcasting angle. So Monét called me the other night.
The other night? It was last night.
Okay, that was a different night than this one. It was
the other night. It's so extra.
Called me and said, "You sneaky little bitch." I answered the phone. Hello.
No. I said, I don't know. You have a phone from the 1980s apparently. You sneaky fucking bitch.
That was what, and I said, "What?
You stole my Switch."
What you said was, "You took my Switch out of my home."
You took my Switch out of my home.
And I said, "I did not."
Yes, you did, bitch.
Under literally
Bob, you took my Switch from my house.
You probably misplaced it.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Okay.
Bye.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
And then you went home and found your Switch.
It was.
So you owe me an apology.
No.
So you think that's just the behavior that's fierce?
For me, yeah. I mean, if you want an apology, that's your business. But I don't feel like I owe you one.
You know what, Monét? To quote a friend of mine, some people just operate differently.
They do. Some people operate differently.
It was very shady.
We need to get some people off. Okay, we need exonerated shirts. We want to put like those shirts with the word and definition.
Probably will be your downfall.
Probably downfall. Some people operate differently.
I'm so mad. I cannot believe you called me and accused me. That is so shady.
Bob, you have called me and accused me of things in my life.
Never, not once.
Yes, you have.
I'll wait.
I'll wait too.
Just one. Name one of them. Name literally just one.
I don't remember it off the top of my head.
And I told y'all about the time when they accused me of the time when they gaslit me on the boots.
Oh, that was intentional.
It was not intentional.
It was intentional. I did it on purpose.
Well, then what happened? You don't even remember what happened then.
I found the boots. They were in my house.
What happened? I said, Monét, you gave me these boots. I would like them, please. Monét said, I gave them to your drag con. I handed them to you. Monét, I don't think.
Okay. I thought I did because we had this whole exchange. And again, DragCon is a busy weekend. I genuinely thought I gave you the boots, and then when I found them in my home, but you knew I was looking for them for. I was going crazy. I was like, I found it after you found.
And then you never told me. I showed up at your house and the boots were just sitting there.
Okay, because I found it. I didn't find it that day, Bob. Okay, so you looked for hours for weeks? No, you probably looked for hours that night.
It was the same.
It was not the same night that I found it. No,
this is more gaslighting.
No, you remember. I did. Bob, you did not come to my house that same day. You came to my house like a week later.
You also me about my black and white rose houndstooth gown that you had.
Okay, and we talked about this. Okay, let's talk about that. So. So I'm minding my own fucking business, and I can say my address now: 612 West 144th Street.
We all knew it. It was on Work the World, available on
minding my business,
World of Wonder.
And then I get a call from Jer Garbino. He's like, "Do you want to do the pit stop?" No, I'm not interested. Why? I was like, "Because I don't want to do the pit stop." Who's doing it? Bob is doing it. Are you sure? He'll love for you to do it. I was like, fine, I will do it.
Which was a lie.
What do you mean?
I would love for you to do it.
No, he did not say that. You said that. This was Joe's words.
You heard me say it?
No, but it's what Joe said.
Joe lied to you. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Bob, bitch, allow these nuts. You know you fucking want me to do the fucking pit stop with you, so please don't act like you what. Listen, when I want stuff to do with you, I don't act up for these cameras. I don't do a thing for these cameras. Okay.
Monét called me and said, I need this little $500 check.
Bitch, $500. I wish it was that much, bitch.
Yeah, I don't think we get paid. Did we get paid all the pit stop? I can't remember as a guest.
You get paid as a guest?
Yeah, but
it is not $500.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then I did the pit stop, and then we're at the thing, and then you had an appointment to do something. But I was like, Monét, can you do me a favor? Can you please bring this? Can you bring this dress uptown for me?
Yeah, I was going straight to the airport.
Right, and I was like, sure, bitch. I didn't think about it. I didn't process it. I had shit to do afterwards. I was like, sure. We stuff your big ass dress with all your fucking tool into my fucking little.
Big because of the tool. Abundantly clear.
Stuffed it into my bag, and I went uptown. And then at my house, I was like, Patty, you're going uptown. Can you drop this off at Bob's house when you go up there, please? Patty took it. So then Patty took the thing from my home. Patty had the suitcase because it was Alfredo's suitcase that we put it in.
Yes.
So Patty,
all of this is true. You're leaving out one in very crucial detail.
What was the detail?
So I called Monét and I said, Monét, I am shooting all I cannot find this one dress. And Monet said, hear me out. I brought it to your house. I said, Monet, you did not. She goes, I did. I walked it right into your house. I gave it to you.
That's not true.
I'm telling y'all.
That's not true.
Unequivocally,
that did not happen. So now what?
And Monet said.
So now we're at an impasse. So now what?
Monet was like, I handed it to you. Just like you said.
I did not say that.
Just like you said.
Show me. Prove that.
Just like
when
you
did
said
I say that?
with the boots at DragCon. Monet was like, I handed
when
you
did
the
I
boots.
say that?
Monet was like, you got me.
Okay.
I don't know the timestamp.
Okay. Well, or did it in text?
There's no ocular proof.
Is there any text or anything? There's not true.
So Monet.
That's not true, y'all.
I would say this. We do have precedent that you did this with the boots, so it doesn't sound out of this world.
Yeah, one time in our millions of interactions, I did it once. Okay, sure.
That's what a precedent is.
Okay, so sure, one time. Yeah, there bitch. I was gonna. You know what?
I have no secrets. Say a little word.
I have no secret.
That's the thing hood bitches do, where they act like they were about to destroy you and they had nothing. They be like, I just spared your feelings. Bitch, you had nothing.
Spare my fucking dick on your nose, bitch.
And the last thing I'll say before we get into all this.
Spare my dickhead on your nose.
All this pettiness. I would want everyone to know that one of the most vindicating moments of my life happened recently. I could have cried. It was so beautiful. I think about it. I wake up in a cold sweat, in tears of joy.
Bitch, what?
Thinking about this miraculous moment. Go back to the original one about gaming, where Monet said I would never meet her and smash. When they came into my home, I got to smash her in front of her boyfriend. And it was
once, and then I beat you, bitch. I beat you.
But I beat you more times than you beat me.
No, that's not true. That is not true.
Monet, the lies you tell.
Bitch, at the end, we were tied. Okay, before the final one we
were
did.
tied.
Hold on. Before the last round we played, we were both tied with 14 wins. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
And then
we played the last one. We played a random. Okay, you beat me with a random character.
Wait, so I beat you more. So I beat you more than
you beat me with a random character. Sure. Whoop-de-doo. Yes, you did.
The way y'all hear the way Monet will lie on this podcast.
You beat me with a random character. Okay, I'm saying before we were both playing characters we wanted to play, we were tied 14-14.
Yeah, we were tied. You beat me once. I beat you once.
And then we played that third one.
And then I beat you.
And you beat me with a random character. Yes, you did.
Okay, today we just played. Was that random?
No, that was not random.
Did I beat you?
You did beat me. Okay, but we're not talking about today. We're talking about yesterday.
And what made it so great, by the way, y'all, was that Monet was like, when I say talking shit.
When?
So this is how it happened.
Last night I was talking shit?
This is what happened. We were all playing, and then Jacob was just like, well, Bob has been practicing. And
go ahead. You already were rich from the time we started.
We have a seat set up. Jacob can corroborate. Jacob came in. I was graciously throwing away Monet's food like a servant in my own home,
as I do for you every time I
humbling myself.
Yes,
ma'am, please hand me your food.
Bow to your motherfucking All Stars queen, bitch.
And I threw her food away for her.
Yes, as you should in your home.
2 seasons ago, Monet. Let it go, Monet.
Yeah, but I'm still the All Stars queen.
Yeah, of that one season.
I'm your All Stars queen.
Anyway, so I was away, and then I had won the first round, and Jacob was like, "Well, Caldwell has been practicing, so he's gotten really good."
You're missing so many details.
To be fair, I was out of the room.
What prompted that was because when Bob won that first round, as we can see, Bob is not a gracious winner on Drag Race anything. Bob was like, yeah, bitch, that's not what you brought your boyfriend, bitch. That's what prompted Jacob to say that.
What I did was I just stood up and walked around the room very saucy. That's my move. Whenever I win, you can acknowledge. When I win, I just stand up and I walk around real saucy, and then I sit back down. So Monet wins, and then Monet goes, okay, first
I beat two. First of all, I did it in the Banjo-Kazooie level and the level before that, whatever that was. I beat you twice.
First of all,
because you died first. You died first, then Andy died after you. Who cannot play at all?
You died first one time too. Anyway, Monet's forgetting the time where Jacob beat us both. So I ended up losing. Monet lost to even the round where Monet also lost. Monet was in third place. By the way, you know your boyfriend fully died first.
No. Therefore, you died with Little Mac because we were all gagging. You died with Little Mac because you fell off the stage twice.
Probably.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
that's a very noob decision to do. Fall off the stage twice.
What ended up happening was, Monet was in third place. I remember being like, "You are really bragging hard for third place." This was the second time that I won. So Monet just goes like, whenever Monet would win, when I won twice. So what happened was, I won once, Jacob won once, Monet won twice, I won once, and then Monet and I did solo. So Jacob had one, me and Monet each had two.
I think before we did solo, Jacob won.
Talk about alternate realities. Anyway, so what ended up happening was whenever Monét would win, Monét would be like, "But Bob is so good."
Because you said that.
Jacob said.
Jacob said that. Well, y'all are one unit.
That's not true.
This is y'all's home. Y'all is one unit.
Somebody could be like, "But you're so amazing." Ooh,
and I was complimenting you.
You're so.
I was complimenting you.
So the way with the fact that I got to end the night with more wins than Monét was really. It felt so triumphant.
I complimented you. I was like, Bob, you're just so good. I can't believe I beat you. That was I was like, Bob, wow, you're just so good. I just can't believe I beat you.
Naomi and Kim might fall for that slick shit, but I've known you before you was on Drag Race.
Kim and Naomi both knew me before I was on Drag Race, bitch.
I knew you before they knew you.
I'm just saying, they knew me before I was on Drag Race.
What is this?
What is this?
Not Jacob sliding little notes to Monét. What does it say?
Okay, this is an Apple Podcast review by Lou91 on 9/15/21. I can't stop crying. Why are they doing this? This last episode, I think this was the one about conflict resolution. This last episode has me so terrified. They were really mad at each other, and it was so awkward. I'm literally on the floor sobbing after listening to this episode.
Oh my God.
As I type this, someone please fix this relationship. Bob and Monét need to be okay again.
Y'all are, first of all, just so y'all know, we were really mad at each other.
We were.
It was not an act, but also it is okay to be mad at people. These people be acting real wild in the comment section sometimes. But anyway, I don't expect an apology from you for accusing me of stealing your Switch out of your home. But I do think I deserve one. But you know what?
We always don't get what we think we deserve. What we think we deserve.
You almost said
what
it.
we think we deserve.
What did you do today?
Woke up, gym. I had like 3 Zoom meetings, which we love Zoom meetings. And then I had an aesthetic appointment.
What was your aesthetic appointment?
My own fucking business.
Okay, I didn't even tell you to bring up the aesthetic appointment.
Okay, because we did this. Okay, so Bob, everything that we discuss as friends off camera,
I didn't tell you.
But you asked me what I did today, so I just said an aesthetic appointment.
But you do this thing.
But you can leave it alone at it. Why do you need to dig into it?
You also didn't have to say it. You could have ended at Zoom meetings. And I would have been like, work. Move on to the next thing. So because you're bringing it up,
but can you just be like, if I said aesthetic appointment, one would imagine I'm not trying to go into details what I did. I had an aesthetic appointment. Okay, work. Move on.
Your cheeks do look very different than they did before. I'm just saying, before and after. Can you name who said that?
I don't know.
It's Omarosa to Wendy Williams. Before and after. Before and after. Before. Because she said Wendy Williams had a nose job.
You are the queen.
You didn't have. Okay, this is the thing you do on the podcast often. If you don't want to mention it, you don't have to bring it up. Monét. This is Monet's favorite thing to do, being like, I'm in a place I cannot say where I am. I cannot say what I'm working on. Then bitch, don't mention it.
Okay, but that's stuff that's fun. The thing that we talked about earlier.
I didn't.
The thing that we talked about earlier. But Bob, you can. If I said an aesthetic appointment, is that not fair? That I'm probably not trying to go into details of what I did.
You could have just. You could have just not mentioned the aesthetic
appointment. Or I can say aesthetic appointment. You could just leave it at that. How about that?
I assume because you brought it up, you want to talk about it because you're the one who brought it up. I didn't bring it up.
If I would have said what it was, I was like, oh, I went to Dr. Filmgood to get my ass bust open with some dick. How about that?
That's not an aesthetic appointment. if the gape is the look you're looking for.
So whatever it was I did, it was very, You're insane.
You are so. I cannot believe I do this podcast with someone who is so bananas.
Wait, let's take a break and I'll dig into what the fuck is going on with you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have in the house.
So there's no one non-binary watching our show?
Ladies.
Can you acknowledge our non-binary people, please?
Ladies and gentlemen, and those who don't use those pronouns, we have a very special...
ladies aren't pronouns.
I mean, ladies, oh my God, Jesus Christ. Everyone watching, we have a very special guest in the house today. The fabulous, the very fierce, Laila McQueen!
Hey. This is very exciting to have Laila McQueen on the podcast.
Yes, I love Laila. Laila's one of your friends from season 8. When y'all came, I'll never forget. When y'all came to a hardware bar to see me and Miss Cracker.
We did.
You and Kim were like Kim and Naomi were the nice girls.
We're the fun ones.
Well, who else came that night?
Derek came.
At Hardware. Oh, was this the night you painted me at Hardware?
What?
No. This was our premiere
Season
tour.
8,
when we
bitch.
were in New
Season
York,
8.
the night before we did our premiere in New York, you were like, we need to go to Hardware to see Monet. That
that's
did happen.
right.
So we all went to go see the show.
We should also do a at some point a side by side. We will get this a side by side of Layla painting me the first time versus our most. I think by the way, it wasn't bad. Jeez Louise.
I mean,
I'm very
I saw the
critical.
makeup, it was
I don't
bad.
think we've come a long way.
We have come a long way because we just did the fucking premiere of We're Here, which was like a real. I mean, this is a real. It was like a real. So if you all don't know, Laila McQueen is my makeup artist on We're Here.
queer.
And like the way we turned, I was wearing the Lady Hyde was my dress
For the premiere?
for the premiere. Laila McQueen did the mug, and Gloria from Wigs and Grace did
Nice
the hair.
slutty blue eye. I really flourish with a slutty blue eye.
Oh, no, Nate, did you have blush shadow too?
Bob looked you look really great at the premiere.
Did you have blush shadow too?
No, I did not.
Monét and I both showed up randomly with updos in gold dresses.
Gold.
Yellow dresses. That's not colorblind. That was forgetting. And when we came out, Monét it was the one about crying all over again. I just like walked out and it was like, I can't.
You cried?
I would say we're good.
It was really emotional and really amazing because last year we did the We're Here premiere. It was on Zoom.
Was it?
Yes.
I wasn't invited last year.
I mean, you didn't miss anything. No offense to the
Did
people
we
who put
do
it
a
on.
premiere on Zoom?
Yeah.
Did I miss that?
You
Was I
weren't
there?
invited either, girl.
Me and Layla always do that face. You know the Lisa Simpson?
That is the plastique face. Plastique does it. Anytime somebody has a plastique, she's always like,
It's so
it's a
funny.
plastic face.
But it was really great. Thank you all for coming, and I mean thank you for coming to that and performing.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh my god!
Did you perform in the dress she wore for the promo?
I did.
That's so
I
cute.
came in here and I snuck in here and I got it out your house.
So you broke into her house and took shit.
Absolutely. And the other day I tried to steal our Sibling Rivalry plaque, which I successfully stole it. It's not stealing it. It's mine as well.
It's not yours.
It is mine.
It's not yours.
How is it yours?
Because you didn't have to pay for that.
Huh?
You have to pay for it.
Yeah, and PG paid for it.
I paid for it.
No, because it's
I
on.
didn't pay for it.
I'm about to say,
I just
bitch,
gotta
we
pay
both
for it.
pay for that shit.
I don't think you have to pay for it. I'm just kidding. You don't
No,
have
you
to.
do.
Oh, do you?
You have to, yeah.
Oh.
It's kind of like when
Jacob says no.
Yes, you do.
Drag this bitch, Jacob.
Well, I will.
Drag her.
But I have my PG statement, honey, and we both.
It's not in there.
Yes, it is. Everything.
No, I know it's in there, but no one's
What
ever
do you
paid
have
for
to
this.
pay for?
Well, actually, to be fair, most award shows or awards you get the award, but
But you have to
the
pay for
person
it.
who gets it still has to pay for it. You have to pay for an Emmy.
Did they make you pay for your loser's trophy on season 10?
No, did you pay for yours?
No, but they tried to get us to it first.
No, they
Really?
did not.
Yeah, they did.
How much?
I think it was like $300 or $350 or something.
The honor of you get to lose, and they ask you to pay $300 after that. But you got the one that was like it wasn't painted, so she looked crazy.
No, the gold ones?
Yeah, the gold one.
And y'all got
was
the
silver.
I think I ended up getting it because they emailed us and were like, "Hey, we're discontinuing this statue. Yeah, and we're changing it. We won't mail it to you. If you're in LA, you can come get it from us." But when I say that was at least 2-3 years after we filmed.
Whoa, they're trying to make you pay for it. That's crazy. Well, I think one day those things are going to be worth a lot of money.
Yeah, and they're worth money. Didn't yours get broken?
Mine got broken, and I asked them to fix it, and they're like, "Okay, we fixed it for you." They sent me a new one, bitch. The new one is they never fixed it. It's the same one that been broken.
Bitch, you know what they did? They box showed up at World of Wonder. It sat there for 2 weeks. They put a new sticker on it. Didn't even open it. Sent that shit right back to you.
Bitch.
That's it.
Yeah. Anyway,
Well, you got a crown acceptors.
I still want my because it was my gold because I got eliminated. I got a gold Miss Congeniality thing. It's like the only gold one of that kind.
Do you think that I would be able, like, I would like to someone or some museum somewhere to have every single winner's crown and scepter all together in like one? That'd be so cool to see.
Is Violet going to bring Sharon's?
So y'all, I don't know if y'all don't know the tea.
Who's gonna bring James's?
I mean, well, back then they used to get just the tea on that. Years ago, Sharon Needles, her crown went missing. And then
went missing.
Yeah, it went like she did a gig, wore her crown to the gig, which Alaska used to do that too. I never wore my crown anywhere.
I never wore my crown anywhere.
So the crown was stolen. Huh. And then later a picture of Violet before Drag Race wearing the crown posted on her Instagram.
Because you could so this Sharon leave it in Atlanta because
someone stole it somewhere near Atlanta.
Or in North Sharon Neal, she got drunk, and she left it at the fucking gig
off Blood Orange serve.
Girl.
Anyway, so then Violet took a picture in it, which is supposed to be bad luck, but apparently it's not because Violet's crushing it these days.
That's why you believe in superstition.
I don't. I'm just saying it's a thing. People say it's bad luck.
Laila McQueen.
Monét Exchange.
How are you? Now I know you are a Chicago girl.
I am,
but you're in LA pretty frequently.
I have been to paint Miss Roberta Elaine. Can I say, now that we're all here, Bob said the other day,
what?
He claimed that I said he was quirky, and she said she is plain, ordinary, and normal.
I'm the most normal
and
person.
And that she is not quirky.
Laila, for as long as you know Bob, why do you ever listen to anything Bob fucking says? He's always doing a bit. Bob is always being the most. He's always being extra. Why are you entertaining anything Bob says?
Out of all the people in this room, bitch, I am Sarah Plain and Tall.
Are you fucking kidding me? You are insane.
In this room, I'm the main character. You're Blossom. You're
no
Kramer. You're the one who hacks the computers.
Bob, you are
and
crazy.
I'm Doug.
You're not Doug.
I'm Doug.
Bitch, you're Skeeter.
I'm like
you're fucking Skeeter.
I'm like dude. I'm Hey Arnold.
You are not. Bitch,
I'm Laura Winslow.
Laura was not the main.
She was like the plain one.
Was she?
I mean, everyone. Steve Urkel, the father, they were all wild.
The dad. I mean, the brother though.
I'm Laura Winslow. How dare you, Mr.
You have no quirks. There's nothing interesting.
I didn't say I have no quirks, but I'm not like.
So you're not quirky, but you have quirks.
I'm not like. I'm not like.
You are woohoo, Bob. You are insane. Layla, do not listen to Bob. Bob is the quirkiest person in this room.
Probably. I'm not listening. I'm just calling her out in front of her friends because it's funny.
I have no friends in this room. I will say, so what really upset me was that there's a picture of me. We'll put it on the screen. This picture, which is from season 1, episode 1 of We're Here. And I think I look really beautiful in this picture. But now that I have a makeup artist, whenever I look good online, folks are like, even, by the way, Layla mugs me down. Layla's a much better makeup artist than I am. But whenever I do my own makeup and look good, everyone's like, damn, Layla fucking turned. Bob never looked this good before Layla. Never. And I'm like, this was literally before Layla.
You should really post a picture before Drag Race and see how many people comment being like, Layla turned me out.
And I'd be like, we would like to see the pictures of this looking good without Layla.
I have tons of pictures of me looking good without Layla.
Show us.
Okay, I'll show you a picture of me looking beautiful. But now, no matter what, for example, the one that I get this comment on the most is the green look from Branson, Missouri. And everyone's like, damn, Layla, Bob should never do her own makeup ever again. And I'm like, y'all, this is so shady. And
this with the star look, the showgirl look?
Yeah, with the thing on my head. It's not a star, it's a diamond.
You did look great that day.
It has stars over it.
Drag me.
Anyway, so okay, so
I'm not joking, bitch.
Thanks for ruining the party, girl.
Eureka.
Okay, wait. So we should tell them this story too. So we were watching We're Here at the creators of We're Here's like their super beautiful home in the hills. It isn't. We were in their private.
I've seen the home. It's not that beautiful. It's fucking stunning.
In their private movie theater. We were in their private movie theater. And then they were like, we should show an episode that hasn't, like a little bit of an episode that hasn't aired yet. It's like one of the last episodes in the season. Only the first episode is aired at this point.
They only show us like the opening entrance looks.
So as they're showing it, and one of the guys like, no, we can't show it. I don't know. There's some lady there who is like she's not with any one of us. She's not with one of the queens. She's with they invited someone and then this person invited someone else. She's a friend of a friend in this house. She starts filming the TV. And then one of the owners of the home is like, and creators of the show is like stops it and is like, do not film this. Do not film what we're showing. It was like everyone was like laughing and like frolicking and like eating Nerds and Skittles in this home theater having fun. And then it was like, do not film this. And then I
bet you can guess which creator that was.
And then as it's really, really quiet, Rika just goes, well, thanks for ruining the party. Yeah, thanks, girl, for ruining the party, girl.
That's very Rika.
And then everyone starts laughing. And then I was like, I mean, honestly, it kind of broke the ice. I'm glad she said it because it was like, that woman had been scolded And we were like, you're.
She was like, I'm deleting it now. It's moving to my trash.
In my mind, I just say Celine Matthews, just like. But Laila, talk about so obviously now you do a lot of you did makeup on Celebrity Drag Race.
I did.
You did makeup for
There's
Bob
no
Over
proof.
Here.
There's no ocular proof.
You're doing makeup.
Well, it was secret Celebrity Drag Race. That was plot twist. That was the secret.
Okay, well that was like I was talking about that. So that was like a big scandal, right? Chanel kind of like she was the whistleblower.
Was she?
Let me know if World of Wonder puts a little red dot on my forehead during this conversation. Takes me out.
But because you guys knew that you weren't going to be featured. That was the understanding I had.
We were hired as behind the scenes makeup artists. Like they said, hey, you can be. We're gonna do a little bit with with y'all in drag one of the days, but it's gonna be behind the scenes. I was like, okay, cool. I didn't know that there was gonna be mentors or anything. They didn't say everything, which was fine. But I think most of the celebrities that we got along with posted and credited us and tagged us and stuff.
Were you gagged when they made it look like we were doing the makeup?
You know, I didn't love it, but the check still cashed. So
yeah, I mean,
but also at a certain point, like I remember the first day we did it, and me and Chanel were sitting in the audience, like they needed to fill some more seats, so we were sitting right in front of where the judges panel are, and Michelle was like, "Hi, girls," and then she was like, "Chanel, who did you paint?" And she's like, "Oh, I did Nico," and she's like, "Laila," she goes, "Laila, who did you paint? Is it possibly the girl in the blue eyeshadows with the heart on her cheek?"
Who was that again?
It was
Jordan.
Jordan.
Oh, I thought it was the other one.
No,
Schitt's Creek.
That was the second episode.
You did Jordan. Okay, so my thing with that, I was like, because you were the one who played it cool the most. I feel like Chanel had something crazy to say, and Mayhem just did. She like
did
posted.
Chanel say something? I can't
she
remember.
did on Twitter. She did because she tagged me because I worked with her. She like, so they're right, Monét, like it's very that. And then Mayhem just posted a gif of her eyes, like whatever her fucking drama thing, that thing. And then when you were like, girl, I got hired to do this thing, I did it, and I don't like. There's no trust. Like, why is everyone mad about it?
I posted the pictures eventually when I started doing more makeup gigs, and like I painted Detox for a couple like music video things that she did like at home, and at a certain point I was like, I'm enjoying doing makeup more, and this was also between like just starting the tail end of We're Here, so I was like, I'm just gonna post it. So on my Instagram I was still like, I didn't make a big deal, but I was like, I did this makeup. This is me. This is, you know. You
also curate palettes for Sugarpill.
Do you really?
I do.
She like selects the colors and curates.
There's one. I help them with one that isn't out yet, but the C3 like the
super secret celebrity makeup.
Well, I'm working on this secret project in a location I can't talk about right now.
I'm getting some aesthetic procedure done the same day.
But one of I picked all like I designed the colors in the palette. Like it's not like a collab, but Sugarpill pays me too.
I mean, because you're really good with makeup, you're really good with color.
Thank you.
Let's actually talk a little bit about it more when we get back.
And we're back. So so in my mind, young 12-year-old Laila is like sitting at home and
where are we going with this?
And you start fucking with makeup and start fucking with colors. How did it start?
If Bob said young 12-year-old Laila, it's me crying with an emo bang.
When I was a young boy.
Bob loves to curate, thinking my life was so dramatically miserable. And
when you tell stories that make them sound, it sound dramatic.
Like you're very self-deprecating, and every story is like, girl.
Laila's like, how are you doing? She goes, well, I woke up again.
That's literally you.
I'm not trying to put you in Kathy's business in these streets, but some of the stuff that Laila tells me.
Who's Kathy?
My mother.
It's just like, it feels like, what's that show where they're, it's that show, the Goldbergs?
Meet the Goldbergs?
Yeah. The 80s one?
I mean, I've never seen it.
It feels like that, but the 2000s. Like whenever you tell these stories, I think of this this house, like wood panel walls and like a recessed den.
That's 70s.
Naughty Pine.
That's just how I imagine the house still.
What is Naughty Pine?
It's like not pine with knots, Naughty Pine. In American Horror Story season 3, when Jessica Lange got sent to hell, she's sitting in like a cabin and she's like, oh God, what is this? Naughty Pines. that was her hell.
Did you have any wood paneling in your house at all?
Not in the walls. We had wood floors, but not. We had every wall was painted a different color.
Oh, so she was rich.
No.
Everyone didn't grow up like you.
We didn't have a housekeeper. Our housekeeper didn't have a housekeeper.
We didn't all grow up like you and I, so.
When did you start doing makeup? Is my question.
I started playing around in makeup when I was in high school. Like I would go to house parties and like dress up. What?
Monet swears she's Tamron Hall.
I'm asking Laila.
I know you're right, but I'm not saying you're wrong. But it's just so funny because like you swear Monet's like, no, Laila.
Well, you know what? It's because I have a genuine interest in my guests, not just about myself. You know, like some other people on the podcast.
Tell me, when did you start?
I was like, but me, when you did my makeup.
When did you start doing makeup?
When did you start?
Wow.
So you would go to house parties in Guiche?
I would.
In like
16. I want to say 16 is when I started like in my room going to house parties and doing all that. I was also like always artsy and did a lot of painting and
We did
like
art school.
Yeah. But like
really?
But in high
college?
Yeah. I know. I have a full college degree.
Wow. Monet was a little too shocked.
I didn't mean
When they said, really? College?
You graduated high school?
One in my mind, I was like, did you go to like one of those? Because I went to like an audition high school thing. I don't know if that's like normal everywhere else to get into.
Girl, I went to a shitty school for coloring.
Got it. Okay.
Well, I do have an original Laila McQueen in this home, which you know that picture of the devil licking a dick?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god, it's so good.
We cannot show
We
that.
can't show it.
We cannot show that.
Yeah,
Jacob wouldn't
Demonetize this pussy, sweetie.
It's so good.
We
You're a
will
really good
post
artist.
it on the Patreon. now.
Patreon.
So if you want to see, you can go to the Patreon. It is a picture of a blue devil licking a white dick, and I
Why
have
does
it.
it have to be white?
It was a self portrait.
Yeah.
Good answer.
The devil. I want you do that one really quick. I want a full Laila.
We talked about this last time. Yes.
Laila's really talented. She painted my.
Oh my god, you guys keep going.
She painted my jacket. That jacket that she made me. She painted the back of it.
She made the fucking jacket that she painted on. That she painted it on.
That's all I've been doing since I got eliminated from Drag Race is making jackets. That first episode, they're like, "Bitch, this is shit." I'm like, "I'll show you."
I'll make a fucking jacket.
I'll buy one from you. Would you make one for me?
Yeah, I made. Actually, she hasn't worn it yet anywhere or whatever, but I made a jacket for Michelle.
Michelle Visage?
I did. I was
the
like,
one who read her down.
Full circle.
Word. What she
That's
asked
cute.
you for, you like did it as like a, and here you go.
No, I started selling. So during quarantine, I started trying to get like digital drag, not my thing. So I started like all the like.
Drag, not your.
Yeah. Well, I've never done it before. To be fair, I've only like dabbled. But during quarantine, I was like, this shit is not it. This is too much. So my parents would send me old jeans that they were like donating or getting rid of, or jeans I didn't fit into, and I just kept making denim jackets and selling them. And Michelle was like, "How the fuck do I get one of these immediately?" I was like, "Okay."
And she still hasn't worn it.
Michelle
Visage, with a jacket at Michelle.
She might have. I don't know if this is like a whole like cardigan birthday situation.
Well, I imagine that this
Me
jacket
and
was
Michelle
nice.
are gonna start a podcast just to fight each other on her not wearing my jacket.
Well, I also don't think Michelle is like online posting her looks, like photo shooting all of my looks.
She also could have worn it for something that has not aired or anything.
I'm sure. Michelle, I always tell people because Michelle is deemed as the mean judge on Drag Race. So people think Michelle is one of the. She's
great.
Such a nice lady.
She's very
on
genuine.
tour, she's so sweet. She's so kind. She's so gracious.
She's
I
down
love
to clown.
Michelle.
The jacket is it's a black and white denim jacket, and I like made. I was like, "Ooh, this is so cute." She goes, "I love it. I want you to throw rhinestone stars all over it." I'm like, "We really got you know, really got throw the jersey
Not
back
your
into
aesthetic
this."
at all.
I've never had an opportunity to tour with Michelle because if you so there's like a couple of people like me, Asia, Bianca Del Rio, and you really, but you kind of go back and forth.
Yeah,
are the people who host the shows. Monet will host and anyway, but me, Bianca, and Michelle are almost exclusively booked on tours to host. And so I never toured with Bianca. I never toured with Michelle. Mm-hmm. And I've never. I mean, besides our tours, I've never done one of the big tours with you either.
Oh yeah,
But I also feel like, but I feel like also when you started doing the big tours, I kind of stopped doing the big tours.
You guys didn't do Messy and Petty Christmas together?
No. We never did any Marion Peter together.
I did Marion Peter way before. I mean, like I think what happened was when Monet started doing these big tours, I was in Berkeley.
Do you remember the season 8 Marion Peter tour where Thursday threw out her back?
Yes.
So I was performing in.
I remember you were there.
I was performing in
Rochester.
No, it was it Buffalo?
Well, somewhere upstate New York.
Upstate New York, and I was performing the like later that night. I was not a part of it. It was kind of like I was kind of doing what Willem was doing with the PEG tours and just doing like the after parties. And so we were in the same town, and so we reached out, and I think my manager reached out to Murray and Peter and was like, "Hey, Layla, can we come back and see the girls or whatever?" And they're like, "No, but you're more than welcome to buy a ticket to the show." I was like told explicitly I could not go to the dressing room to see the girls while they were getting ready.
It wasn't even COVID.
COVID? Who?
Exactly. Who's a COVID?
And then Thorgy threw her back. I'm at dinner, and it is an hour maybe till a meet and greet, and I get a text being like, "So Thorgy threw her back out. Can you come do the show?"
No.
In an hour. I was like, absolutely under no circumstances.
Good. Fuck that.
Like
No.
and then Thorgy, of course, threw her back out. Someone gave her drugs.
She gave her an Advil.
Got it.
Giving someone
PM.
it was prescription painkiller.
Got it. Okay. Got it.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah, it wasn't like aspirin one.
Yeah, you made it seem very. Now you said it was prescription medication that was not Thorgy's prescription.
Yeah,
Got it.
I don't even know if it was her prescription. I don't know where she got it
Got it,
from.
got it.
I don't think Thorgy's ever done a prescription that's her own.
She is a wild. By the way, Monét and Thorgy are in a full-on rivalry right now.
Oh yeah, fuck Thorgy.
And
You know what it is? It's the appropriation for me. I've had it.
drag her.
I've had to deal with it since I started dragging 2012, and I think that I'm finally at a time in my life where I feel like we need to call Thorgy out as a unit, and everyone let her know that her behavior of wearing my people's hair is unacceptable.
Well, you can't wear your people's.
Hey, Monét is bald by choice.
Hello, thank you, Layla.
That is one of Monét's stories that she prepared with. She's bald by choice. That is
bald by choice. Would you ever get hair transplant surgery?
Never, not once.
Like really, maybe in like 10
Not
years?
even one time.
Have you
Why?
have you had Botox?
No, I haven't
No?
done anything. I want to though. They would say start young before you need it.
So
Little late.
you've never had any aesthetic procedures?
I've had an aesthetic procedure, not Botox or
Yeah,
filler.
so we're marking them all out. So y'all know, you know what the Botox. You know
There is
what's
a
going.
long list of things. I have a question. This is people ask you this all the time. And
Uh-oh.
I'm curious. I've never seen you answer it. Would you ever do an All Stars?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. What do you mean you never seen me
I
answer
never
that?
seen you answer it.
Really?
People tag you. Well,
Tell me
maybe
you don't watch any of Layla's content without telling me you don't watch any of Layla's
Oh, to
content.
be fair, I don't post any content.
So you would do an All Stars.
Yeah. If the timing was right, they asked me, yes, I would love to go back and show that I'm.
And you better be like she wasn't on your fucking season because you would not have fucking won.
How do you think you would do an All Stars? I feel like you're so funny. I feel like people didn't get to see all
I
that of
also
you.
think like when I did Drag Race,
Because you're already good drag
it was
queen.
not what it was now. So I showed up and I was like, oh my, what is this? Like
Yeah.
so nervous and like I didn't know what TV filming was like or any of that. I didn't audition for Drag Race to be like, I want to go on tours, I want to perform bars. I was just like, oh, I do drag and the show's fun. I'm gonna
Right.
audition. It was just
Yeah.
like a whim. So I think I would do much better. I think I would be a lot less anxious and not anxious at all. But I think I would be a lot more fun. I would
Yeah,
look
I feel-
so good.
Oh, you look so
I
good.
would look
You'd
so
be-
good.
Yeah, I think you will look so good. You'd be really good in the challenges. And bitch, you would turn it.
What's the entrance line? Every girl thinks their entrance line.
No.
Even I have an entrance line.
What's your new entrance
I'm
line?
never going back fucking Drag Race.
What's yours?
I'm gonna walk in with a cat suit that has wings on it, right? So you can see like a little space, and I want to have it say "cunt" again. But then I'm gonna raise one wing. It's gonna be a Y. And it's gonna say, "Well, this looks familiar." Also, this is hilarious coming from someone with literally two of the worst entrance lines in the history of Drag
Okay,
Race.
sure.
So what are you cackling about?
I love my entrance lines. That's your business.
And that's
bitch.
you.
Me and me on
Looks time to sweep up the competition.
everything. Iconic.
It was
Fierce.
not iconic.
It was iconic.
Comment below.
Uh-huh.
What do you think? You're the tiebreaker.
Of what?
Was Monét coming in with a push
Was it a
broom
good
and
entrance
saying,
line?
"Look, I'm here to sweep up the competition"?
I thought it was fine. I also feel like there's been a podcast where you said you liked this
Thank you.
entrance.
No, I told Monét to walk in with money guns and say, "Looks like the exchange rate just went up." That's what I
Oh.
said.
My entrance line was great. I loved it.
Yeah, I don't think it was cringe.
I think it was way better than the bodysuit says it all.
Because it wasn't my interest line. You literally have no.
Did you not have an entrance line? You just pick stuff out of your teeth?
I walked in and I said, well, you know, but they didn't air that, so it's just me walking in going, and my entrance is genuinely iconic.
I love Kennedy Davenport.
Genuinely iconic.
Jenna iconic.
I love Kennedy Davenport's entrance. She walked in and just goes, hello.
Did she?
She walks in and goes, well, hello.
I don't remember that. What did she do the second time?
I have no idea. Yeah. Maybe like we're here or something. How about this? What if I don't? And I love haunted houses. So instead of me walking through, I just dress up like one of the makeup bags near the table and just pop up and scream at them.
I said that if Robbie Turner ever came back, she should walk in completely out of drag and be like, no, I'm serious. This time I literally didn't know what was happening today.
That's a good one. That's a good one. So how are you and Robbie doing?
I have not spoken to her, and when we were in Spartanburg,
oh God!
I go to bring Bob something like a foundation of hers that I had in my bag or whatever. I knock on the door. It is completely dark. Bob is in just her underwear, being like, "Who is it?" And I'm like, "It's me." She's like, "Oh, it's okay." And she's like, I mean hot wings. I didn't want to get anything on my clothes. So she's in the pitch black eating wings, watching a documentary about why McDonald's ice cream machines are always broken.
Fuck, you are so weird.
I digress, but we were talking about.
I didn't want to get swings on some of my clothes.
But we're talking about Robbie.
Are you throwing the wings around the room?
I drop them sometimes. I drop them. You never dropped a wing on yourself?
Jacob looks so confused.
You never dropped a wing on yourself?
Yeah, I mean, seldom. But I just picture you just de-rolled everything and like, I don't want to get wings on myself.
I mean, like pitch black, door open, like it's almost like like an old recluse with the chain against the door. I'd be like, who is it?
I was in my underwear, so I didn't want to go, hey, you know what I mean? I didn't know who it was. It could have been anyone. It could have been the showrunner, anyone.
But we're hanging out. We were talking about Robbie, and Bob's like, you're right. Let's call her. And just called her. She didn't answer, but
she did not answer. No.
Word.
She did text me back though.
And
I said I was just calling to see how you're doing. And she said I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
So number's still the same.
Or someone texted me back. I'm assuming it was Robert Turner.
What's that number?
But I was like, I think I said, hey, I'm just checking to see how you're doing.
Can you call her right now?
It seems inappropriate. I probably shouldn't have called her the first time. But I just texted her and I said, I'm great. She said, hey, Bob, I don't have amazing reception here, but I saw you called. Hope you're well. I said, I'm great. Just sitting with Laila McQueen. We're just talking about you. Hope you're well too. That's kind of you to say. I love me some Laila. I thought you.
Not Bob. Oh, I just love Laila. I'm happy she decided to call. What about you?
No, Robbie said that.
Yeah.
That's not.
She didn't acknowledge Bob.
That's not okay. You're really reaching here. Anyway,
I don't think so. I think that's mean.
I thought of you many times. I hope to see you someday soon. And that was our last correspondence.
Yes. Fuck your purse.
Fuck your purse. So that was my last correspondence with Miss Turner, and I hope she's very well. That'd be a good documentary. Finding Robbie Turner.
I mean, sure.
Driving Miss Daisy. Driving Miss Turner.
I think I would absolutely watch it, but I also watched the not Driving Miss Daisy. I also watched the documentary about the ice cream machines being broken at McDonald's. So
yeah, I saw that. It's like a whole thing. Like people, like the company does on purpose because
didn't you not finish it though?
I went back. It was a thing where McDonald's has a deal with the company where they aren't allowed to fix the machines themselves, and they cannot hire mechanics to fix the machine. It has to be someone from the company that makes the machines.
So it's just a vicious cycle. They always have to call these people to fix it.
Do you think Avril Lavigne is a clone?
I don't know much about her.
I do not believe in conspiracy theories in general.
At all.
There's
Zeitgeist.
I don't believe in everything in Zeitgeist.
Did you believe that the World
Trade Center 9/11 was an inside job? No. I mean, the short answer is no. The long answer is they probably had people in America working on this job as well. But I don't think it was the government. Like, do you think it was?
No, I mean, I don't. Honestly, maybe no, but I just feel like I don't put anything past the government. The government is so slimy and gross. I don't put anything past the government. And I think it's all also murked up in shit in the Middle East that America has done. So, if you really break it down, did America have something to do with it? Sure.
So what does that mean? The government is slimy and gross. Can you be a little more specific about that?
The government has systemically for centuries they have not had the best interests of people that look like me in this country. So the government is not great. The government is not good. The government's filled with people who are not great people.
That would be systematically.
systemically.
I still don't know the difference. You have explained it time and time again, and the words in my brain sound so similar that I can't.
Systemic racism means the system itself has racism in it. It's in the laws. It is in the text. It is in the Bill of Rights.
Systemic.
That's systemic. It is a part of a system. Systematic means it has been happening over a period of time to go toward a certain goal. So if we are taking bricks off of a wall, we are systematically taking the wall down. If taking the wall down is part of rebuilding something else, I don't know how you can systemically take a wall down, but systemic racism means.
I mean, if you made laws and shit about it to make.
If you made laws about it, yeah. Then that would be systemic.
This is me with all intents and purposes. Do you know what the first word is?
All intensive purposes.
All intents and purposes. I used to say all intents, but it's all intents with a T, not an S.
All intents.
Yeah, like my intent is to do this, and my purpose is to do this. So for all intents and purposes.
All intent and purposes.
All intents.
Like what are you? When someone goes, "What are your intents with my daughter?"
Monet's looking at me like, "Did you go to college?"
What are your intentions? Like intents.
Like what are your?
I thought it was. So it is INTENTS. I grew up saying it INTENSE.
Like this is very intense.
Like it's intense.
So that doesn't make sense though.
I used to have this T-shirt, like that brand Volcom. It was like one of those skateboarding brands. And and the T-shirt said Volcom, it's intense, and it had the symbol of the company inside of tense.
Maybe I don't remember Volcom now. I'm thinking about something else.
Anyway, back to America being slimy and snaky. I think that America has had a lot of systemic racism and systematic
abolish libraries.
Oh my God. I get tagged in that famous painting of a library burning.
It was the Library of Alexander the Great.
I've been photoshopped into it. Whenever AOC tweeted something about libraries, I am most.
Oh, not you.
And AOC tweeted about I love libraries.
Oh God.
I'm tagged in it 1,000 times. Librarians write me every single day.
Work.
I'm like, y'all, this is too much.
That's like me and medications, bitch. People won't let me live it down.
Do you hear the medications?
That was wild.
Do you finish all your antibiotics?
Yes, Monet.
Everyone does, Monet. Literally everyone. Because you're.
I think I might have called Bob about that one, or we were with each other I know we were on set the next day we flew into town. And I go, this is insanity.
Everyone does because the doctor's like, you absolutely have to finish this.
I mean, I know now.
They already sold you the whole bottle. I don't get what you
thought the scam was that if you finish them, you'd have to go back to more. If you don't finish them, you have to get more.
Well, but because that never happened to me. Well, I thought it wasn't happening to me. I thought I was feeling better, and then I'll be cool, and then To be fair, I haven't had to take a lot of antibiotics for STDs. When I did have one STD I finished it. But
we also have antibiotics pretty much every time you have any amount of surgery. If you get your wisdom teeth removed, if you get
that, I did not finish those. My wisdom teeth medicine. It's not wisdom teeth medicine. But you know what I mean. The antibiotics I got for my wisdom teeth, I didn't finish those.
Yeah, you should have. But anytime you go to the knife, they give you antibiotics just to make sure you don't get infection.
But also because amoxicillin can kill anything. Bitch,
that's not true.
Obviously not true. Oh, okay. But most times you get antibiotics, I get amoxicillin. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm gonna just take this in my purse.
Pretty much everyone gets amoxicillin.
And doxycycline. Doxycycline is when you get in real wild.
But also, I don't want to. What do you think? But you don't. The reason you don't save them in your purse because if you let's say you get chlamydia or something, you won't have enough amoxicillin left over from your last thing.
But for the past 5 things, then you got to hold on to medication.
Do not take that advice,
y'all. Do not do that. I'm just saying this is what I used to do.
Like just save one pill
in my
from the last 20 surgeries,
girl, and then you play the game. It's also when I didn't have health insurance. I was like, bitch, I can't afford to be going to the doctor. Bitch, I'm gonna save my drug.
I went to the doctor today.
That's not logical, but
I was like, bitch. Every time I go to the doctor, it was about $650.
I went to the doctor today, and my doctor does not take my insurance because I have coverage California. I have Kaiser, which is
Aren't you in California?
Yeah, it's called Coverage California.
Oh, you have Coverage California, and
Yeah.
the doctor at Kaiser doesn't take
No,
that?
the doctor, that is Kaiser.
Kaiser is Coverage California.
Yeah.
Kaiser Permanente.
Yes.
Got it.
But it's not like rich people insurance. So I was going to get all this stuff work done. And I was in Beverly Hills getting my fucking work done. And
Must be nice.
you know what? It didn't feel nice. The way they say we don't take your insurance, it's not like, oh no, we don't accept. It's like it's like a. I'm sorry, Kaiser. It's like Robbie Turner and Naomi Smalls booked in their fucking promo.
Sorry.
Like it was. So when you ever drove through Beverly Hills?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't speak for my. I really felt like I was like, these are some crazy rich people. Like I felt poor driving through this space, and I'm not poor. I'm not broke, but I was like, these people are like rich. It is crazy.
Like how rich? Like
Maseratis.
Because the houses are
like
huge.
like Monet's childhood rich, or like
Yes, like Monét growing up in St. Lucia.
Those people could never.
Oh my God. See, I'm glad you're leaning into it.
Yeah.
$14 million homes, Maseratis, Range Rovers, and I'm here in my Toyota.
Venza. Fully wrapped.
By the way, I
License
Googled.
plate.
The other day we were shooting the looks from We're Here, and Gloria, who's so like competitive sometimes, she was like, baby, and my car is much nicer than yours. And I was like,
Word, Gloria. Gloria.
anyway, I Googled it. She was right. Her car is a lot nicer. It is? I was like, this is a much nicer
What
car
kind of
than
car does she
mine.
have?
It's a Volvo. But it is a very high-end Volvo. I was like, this is a much nicer car.
Oh,
than mine.
she got you there.
Did you do the Wigs and Grace shoot back in season 8?
Yes.
Not on season 8,
But you
like
did
right
what?
after we got out of, yeah.
Bitch, she will use those pictures till the end of. I wake up every couple months with pictures of me in a wig, just like.
Sherbert Isabella.
I'm like, Gloria. But to be fair, you go to her house. It was right after season 10. I went to her house. She housed me. She flew me in. She paid me for the thing. And she took a picture of me in about 80 wigs.
Oh yeah.
It was insane.
You know who
All
did
day.
not get invited?
Who? It was the entrance line.
Gloria Divina.
Do it now. Do it now, Bob. She had time for you. Do it now.
We
You know what?
we literally just shot you in 80 Wigs and Grace wigs in the past 4 days.
But I had to pay her. She didn't pay me.
that's why she's got a nicer car.
Exactly. Because I fucking paid her. Do you have a list of queens you are dying to paint?
Ooh, I have been making a.
Layla writes.
Bob, y'all, what do you mean? Bob swears he's Oprah when he's in interviews, y'all. He swears he's Oprah. You look at. Do you have a list of queens? You see how that works?
No, but you were like, no, Layla.
No, he did not. You're creating this narrative in your head.
Layla, first of all, writes everything down.
Do you really?
If you go to Layla's home, it's like Memento. You ever seen Memento?
Drag
No.
me.
It is. I mean, there are post-its every.
I don't like to put things on my phone because I have so much on my phone, and the phone's so distracting that I need to write visual. I have to have visual things and write it down and like be like, okay, I need to do that. That's
It's
just how my brain
literally
works.
like Memento. Post-its everywhere.
It's one of my weird quirks.
One.
Wait, what are you looking at right now?
I
It's
would.
a picture of a post-it from.
That is not out of the realm of possibilities. Queens I really want to paint. I would like to paint Peppermint, Widow.
Ooh.
I would love to do Dita. I want to redo with Willem.
She's the Gigi Good of makeup. Layla cleaned you with all the black girl hair.
Oh, yeah, those are all black
But
girls.
there's a place in Beverly Hills called Gigi's Hair Salon.
Is it Gigi Good's hair salon?
No. But I looked at it. I meant to take a picture of it today, but I was driving and I didn't want to do it. But I was like, not Gigi's Hair Salon.
I mean,
I really want to do something for Derek.
I mean, yes,
I would really like to
please.
paint Derek.
Not you being like, I really want to
I would love
reach
to do
out and
that.
touch Derek's head.
I also would like to paint Trixie and do some Trixie-ness, but a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Those are like Drag Race girls.
What is
Is this
someone?
celebrity you're dying to paint?
Well, it's all baby. It's going bananas. What is
celebrity.
what makes the queens that you want to paint? Because I know for me, I would want to paint Pep if I was some painting guru because she's just so like she's stunning. Like she's very naturally beautiful.
Yeah.
So it'd be fun to like amp it up.
There's just queens that I like, or queens that like the way they do their makeup, or I'd like to just see
Or
them
was it
look
mixed
different.
up a little bit?
Yeah.
Like Trixie doesn't mix it up a whole lot.
I'd like to paint Roxy too.
Roxy Andrews?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Is there another Roxy?
I don't know if she was a Roxy or
There
whatever.
probably is now. I mean, there's just
so many.
so
girl.
So many.
Bitch, Canada and UK are happening simultaneously.
Brooklyn looks so good.
Brooklyn looks amazing in that gold outfit. She looks incredible. Incredible.
And I hope this season that she's like elevated. The season one, in my opinion, the biggest critique I have for season one of Canada's Drag Race was that it's not for her. It's that
Destroy
Brooklyn
her
should have
career.
been the RuPaul of the show. Brooklyn should have been the host.
Brooklyn Heights.
But then I will never forget Tom Green telling someone to lip sync for their life. If Tom Green told me to lip sync, I'd be like, nigga, you fucking lip sync for your fucking life. My bum is on your face.
What movie was he?
He was a TV show called The Tom Green Show.
On MTV?
Yes.
Yes, Tom Green. He's the one with Drew Barrymore. Yes.
Probably. He's the one who had testicular cancer, very famously. And then, like, apparently he saved, like, a lot of lives because he made a song called, like, Touch Your Balls or something.
I used to mix Tom Green and
Tom Petty.
Andy Dick of all the time. To me, they're the same person in my head. Andy Dick. Remember Crazy Andy Dick, the comedian?
I remember Andy Dick with the curly hair.
I don't.
Andy Dick
White dude. He had the glasses. He did a lot of MTV stuff, too.
He did, like, he was wild.
Yeah, he was
like,
crazy.
he was kind of like, at one point, it felt like he was kind of like Kathy Griffin, but then he went wild. Like, it was like, out of this world.
He did something pedophilic,
I don't know if that's true.
Oh,
Jacob, can you look it up? He did something where he was like either masturbating somewhere. He got caught doing something. I remember this.
was that Pee Wee
Andy
Herman?
Dick. You can't just go around saying people are.
I'm pretty sure he did. Jacob will look at it. If not, we'll fix it. But I'm pretty sure he did like something. He got caught. He got like arrested for doing something like not appropriate.
But he was one of those people who did like crazy stunts and like not stunts, like go to like events or red carpets and just act crazy.
Which
like,
there is a new Jackass movie coming out with. Right?
He would hit celebrities.
Have you ever gotten in a fight with someone? Well,
I have never argued with.
Is correct.
Oh, he pedophiled someone?
Yeah, he did something crazy.
Oh, like a lot of times.
Jesus Christ.
Have you ever gotten in a fight or an argument with someone where
I've never argued with anyone. Bitch, never.
where you take the tactic of just acting so insane that the other person is like, I gotta stop. This is too much.
I'm on a podcast with someone who does it all the time. But
No, I mean like
myself.
making just noises, screaming, like no like real words.
So you're like your thing is just being crazy. So the person
like you're having a like a
No.
breakdown.
Bitch, I'm ready to fight.
My older roommate in high.
I want to fight.
My older roommate in college used to do that. Whenever we would argue, he would just start. Like I'm gonna try to do an
The
imitation.
one that like shot down that robbed the people, that robbed the bank or whatever.
No, not that's Morgan and Malik. This is Jaime, the one I peed on.
They were very collective when they fought.
So Jaime, I'm gonna be Jaime. You ready? Let's argue about something.
Why did you put that over there?
Oh, why'd you put it over there? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
That's not crazy. That means you want to fight.
Yeah. Fight. Hit me. I'm scared. Oh. Hit me then. If you're scared, if you're gonna hit me, then hit me. Hit me. Oh, look at you. It was like he would just nonstop. And I was like, I can't even articulate a point because whatever I say, he'd be like, yeah, sure. I took the trash out. Look at me. Walk in the trash out.
I think Layla's talking more like, no, I'm gonna go crazy like that.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that was the closest I had to that. And I did have a friend of mine named Frosty Flakes, a good friend of mine. We're on a train.
Frosty on the
and
floor.
whenever someone would come up to us, there's a lot of nuts on the train.
Yes,
and she goes, "Oh, if a nut comes, you have to act wild." So this one guy started coming up to us one time, and I remember she used to take this rhinestone microphone to all of her gigs.
A sleeve she put on it?
No, it was a entire mic stand.
Mic stand.
Like an entire bass.
The silver one you had in your house?
Yes.
Oh my God.
She was taking it to every single gig. It was like her thing. So she's holding the mic stand, and this guy comes at us, and then she, of course, just starts doing all the like, I'm a crazy motherfucker. I'm the craziest motherfucker on this train. Wow. And it worked. The crazy people was like, woo.
She crazy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Miss Thing crazy. Worked. I don't know if Miss Thing was crazy, but it did work in her defense.
How do you feel being in such close proximity to beautiful blackness?
I love it.
Next question.
Tamron Hall really fucking.
I love the swivel. One of my favorite times was coming to Rhode Island Pride or Providence Pride.
God.
Not with Layla. Patty and I are on the thing watching this, whatever. I just look over. Layla just making out with one guy in this hand.
Where's Pride?
One guy in this hand just.
should have seen what I did in the bathroom upstairs.
Oh, like Layla's been a live for fucking dream.
That was so much fun.
It was so
a really
fun.
fun Pride.
I did not think Providence. No shade. I've been to Providence once. It's
Drag
such a small
Providence.
town. It was such a good fucking time.
I think sometimes Prides border on getting like a little too wild, and this one felt just like it was fun and
Yeah.
Have you
chill
ever
and
been to
good
B-Town?
spirits.
I've never been to B-Town.
No,
No.
That's so. That besides that one time.
That wasn't P-Town. It was just
Oh, where was it?
Providence, Rhode Island. P-Town is Provincetown.
Oh,
Like intense, not intense. See how that works?
don't act like you're the geography queen who's been knew all this.
Intense.
I was talking to Bob the other day about when we were all on Celebrity Drag Race and we were in the dressing room and Bob and I were talking about something and like laughing or whatever. Like, remember that time you fucked my boyfriend?
You said that
To who?
to Layla.
Oh, did I?
It was like in the middle of us talking. You're like, I know that
Oh
was
yeah,
so funny. Do you remember when you did that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Really
Were you being
tickled me.
silly?
That is
really
it was.
tickled me.
It's such a good icebreaker.
That was funny. That was funny.
Thank you.
Do you ever compare notes?
No,
I didn't actually fuck
she
her
did not. That's
boyfriend.
why it was funny. Roberta, what's the game?
All right. So you're gonna go to your phones
Uh-oh.
and you're gonna open up the Notes app.
I didn't finish college. I don't know how to write.
And we're gonna go down to our ninth note, the ninth most recent note, and you're gonna read it out loud. And it has to be the ninth most recent note.
Would you like to go?
Yeah, you can go. You're our guest.
There's a title to this one. It says things I don't understand. 1, how music gets put onto records and CDs. 2, how giant cruise ships float on water. The character Bubble in Ab Fab. And how clouds weigh millions of pounds. I think I ate an edible before I fell asleep, and I was like, I just don't get these things.
Oh my god, I would love to do edibles with you.
Okay.
Do you remember the time I said, oh, that was on camera, never mind. I was like, all Monét does is talk about doing drugs. And whenever you do, you're like, I never talk about that. Or do you have yours?
Mine says, imagine the whole world without me and you. If you met another me, baby, I can guarantee you would still remember me. And if your lips never touch my lips, but you still remember this, only in your memory, some sweet fantasy. B section. Think you won me over? Come claim your prize. Won't you dead the rest and come alive? Spark a flyer, light up your life. I'm telling you. Said you never seen a love like this. Said you never seen a love. It's the lyrics to it.
Is that a song? I know.
It's a song I put out this past summer.
It's a great song.
Thank
It is
y'all.
very good.
Thank you.
It is very, very good. Yeah. You were just saying that the Mine is called, it's titled Jokes. Just to be fair, these are just premises that I thought was funny in the moment. They might not be great. I don't know. The first one says, Grindr is like Uber Eats for dick. That's the first thing I've written. And then I just wrote anti-vax jokes. This was on August 3rd, 2019.
Oh.
You could have given us a warning.
I hiked to the top of a mountain and you won't believe what I found. Gay people name their cats after famous people. I hate cats. Cats will start eating you while you nap. New York City pigeons don't give a fuck. Straight people aren't as smart. I'm gay, which means I think I'm better than you, and I'm from New York, which means I am better than you.
Oh, you used that one for your special.
I did use that one.
Yes, you did.
And that is my last, my fifth, because I didn't have.
What did you find on the mountain? Or is it because it's a cliff?
joke
Is it because it's a
was-
cliffhanger?
So the joke was there was there was this article. You remember when Buzz used to be like, a man hiked to the top of a mountain in China, and you won't believe what was up there. And you click it, and you have to click like 5 times.
They do that shit on Facebook all the time too.
So I clicked it, and I clicked all the way through to find what it was, and it was a tea hut. And I was like, on top of a mountain in China, I absolutely believe that. I said, you know what would have shocked me if I climbed the top of a mountain in China and there was an IKEA.
Or
I'd be
In-N-Out.
like, I can't believe this is here. It was a joke that I had that never really went anywhere, but it was a premise I had.
Those, do you ever see those like 5-minute craft videos?
Yes.
Those people need to be electric chair.
What's it called?
They're being funny.
What Troom. If you want, so Troom, I deep dive Troom.
What's
They're
Troom?
not being funny. Shroom Shroom is a company like 5 Minute Crafts. So 5 Minute Crafts,
Like, it's like the people they're like making like a cheese sauce, but it's like they're going about it the whole like a really weird way, and like that thing you're talking about.
so Shroom Shroom is in the vein of 5 Minute Craft, which has gone completely awry these days. But Shroom Shroom will be like fun crafting ideas, but the crafting idea will be like painting a banana and then screwing it into the wall, and like that's the idea. And but it's just these like insane clickbaity thing. It'll be like how to fix your cracked iPhone. And then the phone will be completely cracked, and the thumbnail will be someone pouring Diet Coke on the phone.
Right.
But then you click on it, and it's actually not in the
drives me
video
nuts.
at all.
I'm talking about-
Or they put toothpaste on. Like if you have toothpaste on your phone and wipe it off, the cracks will be gone.
I'm talking about though. It's a specific thing on Facebook, and it's other places now too, where it's like, and oftentimes, let me try to stereotype. It'd be like white women or like a white guy.
They're Russian.
No, they speak full English.
Oh.
Like they're like talking to the video, and they're like making like a pasta cheese sauce, but it's like they like grate Cheetos in it, and they do.
I think I know
No,
what
watch
you're talking
videos on
about.
TikTok.
Yeah.
There's a lady on TikTok who.
And they're being like, I'm like, are they trying to be funny? I don't understand what's
Well, I've
happening.
seen a lot of the account. There's one on TikTok where a lady makes a sundae in a toilet.
Right, like shit like that.
And then there's one where the lady makes nachos just on her counter.
Right, that one.
Yeah.
It's like what I don't understand. Like, are they being satirical? Are they trying to be funny?
I think so. There's a thing on TikTok where some people start off not being satirical and they keep getting red. They end up, the account ends up being
that.
satire.
Yeah.
There's this one that I follow who I'm really, he's, a guy is so funny. And I could
Is
find
it
his
the
name.
guy who does awkward things on purpose?
Yeah, the one he like sings to the camera, and he's like not me being shy or something like that. Yeah,
I want to find y'all know one of the most the guy who he debunks all hacks. Cobway, it's like the black African guy, and then he's like, I'm obsessed. I
Love
love
him.
his channel.
he's like one of the most famous TikTokers.
It's
He's
insane.
huge.
Didn't he just do one with Naomi Campbell?
Did he?
I swear he did something with
He has
Naomi
way
Campbell.
over. He has way
What is
over
his
a
name,
million.
KB?
He has like 30 million TikTok followers.
Yeah, he is. There we go. KB Lamb. He has 115.9 million TikTok followers. Each video gets like 90 million views. That shit is so good though.
I'm also really into Anne Reardon. Do you know Anne Reardon?
No.
Anne Reardon is this Australian YouTuber who debunks these horrible cooking videos.
Yeah.
She does a show called How to Cook That, and her name is Anne Reardon. And she'll debunk, it'll be like making a cake in the microwave. And then she'll show you why this video is complete bullshit and none of this can ever be done. And she shows how they like swap the cakes out, and someone like, it was like how to make a banana nut bread in a paper bag. And then she actually goes through and she does it. And then of course it always comes out terrible. And then she makes her husband eat it.
Work. Anne Reardon.
And hello, I'm Anne Reardon. Hello, I'm Anne Reardon. This is how to cook that. And then she just
Anne Reardon.
Anne Reardon. She's amazing.
Word.
We rest of
No.
Yeah, and don't ever fucking say anything. Thank you so much. And with that, thank you for coming on my show.
Anyway. Layla, it's been a pleasure having you here, girl.
It's lovely to be
You
here.
know, just great. You're also very cute.
Oh my god, I know, right? It just feels so
You're-
good to hear someone else say it, you know?
Well, Layla, thank you for being here.
Thanks
You're
for
very
having
cute,
me.
And we'll see you next time. It's a great.
All right, bye everyone.
Bye.